Hello there! I'm so excited! Woohoo! Sorry, that's a bit loud. Anyway, how is everyone doing today? We're going to be playing some Mario Kart, because I am really... Honestly, after playing last time, I had so much fun. And you know, it's a stream that, like... If I want to do a shorter stream, which is what tonight's is going to be, because I got started a little bit later than I wanted to. However, we're gonna have fun tonight. We're gonna have some fun! Woohoo! I'm so excited! Alright, let's get into it. Oh, my bad. Forgot to announce the stream. Hello. Give me just a moment to announce everything, and then we will get to playing for a little bit. Okay, we are so back. Hello, Sean. You sent that, and I was in the middle of announcing the stream, and then I saw you were already here, so I didn't feel the need to send you a link. So how is everyone doing today? I got to feel a Switch 2 for the first time today. Oh yeah, since last stream. Remember how last stream I'm like, oh yeah, we're getting the Switch 2? That's gonna be awesome. Uh-oh. It's no good. But yeah, so I was going to get a Switch 2 last weekend. However, right as I was getting ready to make the hour-long drive down there, Walmart decided, hey, let's not give Mario his order. It makes me so sad. But yeah, no, I went to Target today, and they had the kiosk demo up. Now, of course, they didn't have any units for sale. Very sad. But yeah, I ended up getting to play a few races of Mario Kart World. And you know what I have to say about it? Beautiful looking game. It's not as good as Mario Kart 8. I know that may be shocking to some people, but in my opinion, I think Mario Kart 8 controls better. And in a way, it looks better. I mean, I love the stylistic choices that they're going for in Mario Kart World. And I will admit, the soundtrack in World is probably the best that we've gotten in Mario Kart. However, I don't know. I think that, I think Mario Kart 8 kind of wins this decisive battle. Also, the voice got much worse. I don't know how, because I played as each of, you know, the brothers. I played for a race with each of them, and, yeah, somehow the voices, they kind of got even worse than they were before. So, I don't know. It has me, kind of sad. But that's okay, because we're gonna play some good Mario Kart. But yeah, no, the Switch 2 in hand feels really good, actually. It's a lot bigger and heavier than the original Switch, which, surprisingly enough, makes it a more, I guess, substantial feeling handheld, which is awesome. So yeah, I'm excited whenever I can get my hands on one to actually play it. And I will say that new LCD that they put into the screen, beautiful. Looks amazing. It's amazing! It's fantastic! You're fantastic! But, anywho, how have you all been? No! Mario is in shambles right now. Actually, not bad, not bad. What's up, Mr. Bojack? How's it going? Why are you gonna crash out, Bojack? Let's go! It was fun! Oh my god. Did you all see that? They literally have an I'm so excited button. We're gonna press it the next time we're in a lobby. But yeah, tonight it's going to be a shorter stream. Not because I don't want to have a long stream, but it's more so just... It's 9:53 p.m. And I don't know, I've been a little bit more tired lately. See, Mr. Mario is getting older as the years go on. It makes me feel so old. But yeah, no, I can't stay up all night like I used to because I have to go work a job. Makes me so sad. No, 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 damn it. Thanks for the coin. So true, dude. So over for me. Billions must work a job in order to be able to afford stupid shit. What did that hit? Let's go! Oh boy. I think that's the first race that we've won on stream while I've been playing online. Out of the kind of... Well, I guess it's out of 2 streams so far, but, you know. Technically, one was a half stream because my internet decided to, like, shit itself. But that's okay. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Let's go, Rainbow Road! Man, I remember when I got Mario Kart 7 as a kid. I was so excited for it. I'm so excited. See, despite how much things in the world change, there are some things that kind of stay stagnant. And me being so excited is one of those things. But, yeah, no, I remember when Mario Kart 7 came out. I was, like, legitimately really excited over it. I remember when I ended up getting it. It was, I believe I got that one for, like, Christmas. That game was awesome. Which is weird, like, looking back on Mario Kart 7, there's very little reason to go back to it, like, as compared to each of the other entries. I mean, you go back to Super Mario Kart because, you know, it was the first one. Mario Kart 64 because, you know, it's great and it has the best battle mode. You go back to Super Circuit if you want to play Super Mario Kart, but, you know, actually good. You go to Double Dash because it's Double Dash. DS for mission mode. Wii because of all the cool stuff in the game. And you go to this one because, you know, it's the most refined classic Mario Kart. But, no, 7, I don't know. There's not a whole lot of reason to go back to it nowadays, which, I don't know. It was an excellent game, but, I don't know. There's just not a whole lot about it that's wholly unique, like the other entries really have at the moment. Dude, don't be mean to me. Oh, I'm blabbing about Mario Kart, bro. Oh my god, have I shown you all this? My Happy Holidays Nintendo pin set with Mario, Luigi, Toad, Peach, and Yoshi Snowman. This pin set's awesome. No, going to GameStop around the holidays is the fucking best because depending on if you have a GameStop that is just really uptight, they won't give you that unless you actually do the gift with purchase like requirements. But if you go to one where they don't give a shit and you're just like, hey, do you got any more of those gift with purchase? They'll be like, yeah, man, here you go. Like, I've gotten like 6 different pin sets from that. Oh, that's why. 200cc. I forget that it will change like this, and I have no control over it. I gotta be honest, I'm not crazy about 200cc. But let's see how this race goes. Oh, yep, I am not a fan. Sure, man. I'll look when the stream's over. Hold on. Excuse me. I have something in my ear. That was gross. Sorry. I think it was like a piece of hair that was like scratching my earlobe and it was bothering me. Sorry, I'm so disgusting and gross sometimes. That's the Wario way of doing things. Wario! Speaking of Wario, man, that new voice is rough. Even still. Wow, that was horrendous. That was terrible. Excuse me for just one moment. This is annoying the piss out of me. You know, I have something planned for within the next few games that you all will be so excited about. I might play, you know, Wario Land or Wario World. So Kentucky Wario might be a thing very soon. The only problem with Wario is that Wario is not a voice I can do quietly. Because here's my thing. I love doing these voices. Wario is the loudest voice that I really do. Maybe aside from Mario. So you may not get a lot of, like, I don't know, vocal performance out of me. Kentucky Wario! And the thing about it is, I actually made purple overalls just for, a Wario outfit. Well, not exactly. It's also for the Luigi outfit because, I don't know. There's something so nice about seeing the contrasting, you know, green and purple color scheme that they used to do with Luigi, but they stopped, like, in the late 90s. I don't know. It's something I miss. There's a lot of things that I've been missing about old Mario lately. But this is nice. This is a very nice. Yeah. You know, I've also noticed that. It's weird, in the Super Nintendo era, he went between having, like, a very deep red and having, like, this weird kind of cyan color. Like, or, no, not cyan, but, like, so he went from, like, having a very vibrant red and blue to having, like, this deep cyan and, like, very purplish pink color. Let's go! But yeah, I don't know. There's something nice about just the, like the classic Mario's color schemes. Like when Mario had red overalls and Luigi kind of had the green. And also, you know, the purple and green and the very, like, vibrant blue and, red. I don't know, there's something so nice about it. Actually, I'm gonna change. I guess not. Sorry, I was gonna change to Wario for a race, but I guess the game said, no, you pick a Mario. Who wants to play on the tour tracks? Who is picking these? Actually, I don't know what I'm complaining about. The tour tracks were actually kind of keno, so I can't even complain. Well, for some of them, Others are kind of just, like, not great, but oh well. Oh, look at his name. It says fart in it. Oh, that's really funny, dude. Oh, this is a fucking banger. I forgot about this music track. What? What is this track called? Is this, I want to say this is, Singapore? Singapore has always been a very interesting place to me, like, just reading about it. I don't know what it is, it's always been one of those places that's fascinated me, but yet I kind of know, like, next to nothing about. Oh my god! Yes! Yes! No! Oh well. It's a Mario time! Oh well. These things do sometimes happen. Sometime soon I will actually set something up so the audience can actually play the game. You know what? Now's the perfect time. Cheaters! I pick Wario! Wario's the winner! Actually, something weird about Wario's voice. If you listen to his voice clips in Mario Party 3, they were very much pitched down to match Julian Bartikoff. Which is weird because they did the same with... No, Julian Bartikoff was... Thomas Spindler. That's who I was thinking of. They pitched down Wario's voice to match Thomas Spindler. And I don't know, it's weird because it's kind of carried over into later games where you'll get Charles Raw recordings and they'll pitch it down just depending on how they feel. And of course, Luigi's was pitched up so that, you know, he would do the Julian Bartikoff type sound. Here we go! That was an interesting Luigi. It was just a weirder Mario voice, but it wasn't bad. Wario! Oh, a small detail that I noticed about Mario Kart World, not to complain, but there is something that is really bothering me. So for Wario's pipe frame, I want you to look at the color. So since Mario Kart 64, Wario's pipe frame has been purple. Now, for some reason in World they decided to change it to yellow. It looks so wrong. I don't know why they did that, but I don't know. Just one of the many things that are bothering me right this second with Nintendo, but oh well. Wario! I pick Wario! Why? 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 Wario! I don't know, there's something so fun about hearing all these voices. It's great! Is it just me, or did items take extra long to load in just there? Oh, we might get a communication error. Wario! Wario! Sorry, that was really loud in your all's ears. I apologize. It's kind of a banger, though. Yeehaw! Yes, we're playing as Wario today. But just for that race. I'm gonna switch around characters, actually. Oh boy! I called it! Let's play as Waluigi. We don't give him enough love either. I don't believe so. Actually. You know what? You're right. Mario is a fun series. Diddy Kong is one of my favorite Kongs. I wish that Nintendo wouldn't keep, like, putting him off to the side. I don't know. It's just something that bothers me a little bit. Because it's like, Diddy Kong, I grew up when he was, like, he was top banana aside from, Donkey Kong. Oh! I think we all do. You know what? I think we all love Diddy and need to show Diddy some love. Chat, don't clip that. I'm talking about Diddy Kong, clearly. Man, it's crazy how fast, like, I guess celebrities can, like, change the meaning of something. Because keep in mind... Oh, you motherfucker. I don't deserve this. No, before a few weeks ago, that phrase would have no meaning whatsoever. And people would be like, you know what? Agreed. But now people are like, oh! Because, like, celebrities and celebrity drama and all that. And I don't know. It's just a fascinating thing to examine. How quickly, I guess, the vernacular of the English language can change just based off of, like, pop culture. But oh well, I digress. Thank you for the banana. Mario Fart! That's a really funny name, dude. Yeah, no, like... You know what? Mario Waifu? Chat, give that woman a true. But yeah, no, you're right. Like, you all are right. Like, unfortunately for little Diddy Blood, he doesn't show up in things anymore. But I think you're onto something, Jenny. Like, throughout the 2000s, Nintendo was, you know, they would still reference, like, a lot of the Rareware stuff from Donkey Kong, but, like... No, in the 2010s, there was this weird shift to where it was, like, pulling teeth to get Nintendo to make reference to any of their past. And, I mean, I guess it's kind of similar to how they treat Paper Mario. Like, in the 2000s, Mario Party 5, like, that game was literally just one huge Paper Mario reference in the UI. But, like, you would never see something like that in this day and age. Well, Luigi, everybody cheated but me. Waluigi is a voice that I don't do all that often, but I hear my take on it is alright. Ooh, I gotta get used to how the slightly heavyweight characters handle. Real. No. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff going on right now when it comes to Nintendo that it's like I have many good questions, but I'm only gonna be left with many good questions, but I will be left with no answers. And I mean, there's not much I can do about that, so it's best not to worry about it. But I don't know. It's just I have so many questions about it, because it's like, I mean, especially after playing the Mario Kart demo today, it's like, I heard the voice lines for each of the new characters, and they aren't great. I gotta be honest here. Like, there were some people who was like, you can barely tell the difference, and it's like, okay, you know what? Maybe I have been complaining too much. Maybe I've been a negative Nancy. And I need to, you know, broaden my horizons. Actually give, you know, new stuff a chance. And I did, and I gotta say, I'm still at the same conclusion that I was at initially. I don't like how they recast everything. But yeah, let's play as Luigi. We don't give Luigi too much love around here, so I'ma think that we need to fix that. Actually, I think we'll give Luigi some love this week. I have a video that I've had ready to be posted for a bit that I think I'll do this week, because you know what? We don't give Luigi enough credit around here. Fuck me, I same shit, you know, same shit as the fucking Diddy Kong stuff. Like, you can't talk about that shit anymore without, like, people making it a big old fucking joke. But yeah, no, like, it's true. Honestly, Jenny, that may be the fucking realest thing that you've ever said. Like, this is the hill that I will rot away on. I don't care how many people get annoyed. I don't care how many people will put their fingers in their ears and tell me that I'm wrong. I'm right on this. I'm on the fucking money. Like, Mario and cast are supposed to sound a certain way, and it seems like Nintendo is like ignoring that. But then you get fans who will just be insufferable about it and be like, well, you see, if Nintendo actually wanted to Mario to sound like that, they would have chosen so. It's like, it's literally just refusing to use any critical thinking skills on the matter. And I don't know, I mean, as someone who, I don't know, my dream would be to, I don't know, do the voices justice. I don't know, maybe by saying all this, it's not putting me in great straits for that, but, I mean, it's just gotta be said. I love Nintendo. It's like, you want to see them win, you want to see them succeed, because it's like, I was mentioning this on the other stream, but it's like, back in the 2010s, they made this effort to set themselves apart, to make themselves feel like they weren't just another faceless company, like they were your friends. But I don't know, it's different now. And not for the better. But that is my piece. I miss the way that Mario used to be. What the fuck? Thank you. I really wanted to be in, like, 7th place. That is so cool. That is so cool. Luigi likes a date. Honestly, that is real as fuck. You know what? Back to Mario. Okie dokie. But yeah, no, it's just that is real, Jenny. There's something amiss in the Mushroom Kingdom that we're not gonna get an official statement on because of NDAs and red tape. But if you look for just slightly longer than they want you to, there are clues as to what's going on. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know, it really seems like they're trying to just I don't know, this whole thing recently has been so forced. It's just like, you will like our replacement voice actors. You will consume the slop that we give you that's like half-baked. And you will be happy. It's like, no, I'm not happy about this. Like, it legit makes me like kind of misty-eyed when I think about it at some points, because it's like, look, Mario, during some of the more, I guess, turbulent parts of my life, it's like, look, that was something I could always come back to. It's like a nice, like, comfort food. Like, for me, spaghetti. It's like, look, I can always go fix a pot of spaghetti, get some good old ragu, and you know what? I'm eating good. I'm eating good for that day. But it's like, I don't know, Mario was always kind of like that to me. It's like, you know what? I will never walk away from playing a Mario game. Or, it used to be this way. It's like, I will never walk away from a Mario game and leave unhappy. It's like, if I'm having a bad day, it will make me feel better. But I don't know, it's like, anymore, it's like, all I can concentrate on is like, it just doesn't sound right. And I mean, I know some people are like, oh, well, just get over it, man. It's not that big of a deal, but it's like, I don't know. I always have had a problem with focusing in on smaller details. And I wouldn't even say that's a problem. I'd just say it's just part of who I am. I tend to focus on details that people overlook. But yeah, I mean, when it comes to the whole Mario stuff, I don't know. Them changing the formula like this, and then them randomly changing formulas, and then being like, oh, well, get over it. It's just as good. It's like, no. That's not right, and you can't expect me to sit here with a smile plastered on my face about it. I'm gonna ask questions. But yeah, I mean, trust me, I could rant. Cause let's see, no, literally, I go on Twitter, and I see so many people just clapping like seals, like, oh, he's so good, and it's like, I can't tell whether it's insane cope, or if it's just they're that dead set on simping for a company that kind of doesn't really care. I legit can't tell. Well, here's the thing. At the end of the day, it's a matter of taste. If you legitimately have a good reason for liking something, I'm not gonna be a dick about it. Like, that's your opinion. We all have opinions, you know. Some people are good, some are bad, but, you know, hey, it's just one of those things. But, like, that's the thing. It's like, you point out that, like, the voice doesn't sound right. Like, especially for people who, like, have actually looked into how it sounds and are like, oh, this doesn't sound good. This sounds kind of stinky. People will look at you like you just, like, shoved an old person out in the street, and they'll, like, come after you for it. And it's like, I don't really... Come after me all you want, but I have studied this voice. Let's see, we're in 2025. I have been studying it closely for about 3 years now. It's like, it's just one of those things. I know the vocal patterns. I know the pitches to hit. I am, not to stroke my ego, but I'm a bit of an expert. I'd like to think. And it's like, I don't know. It's just people, whenever you have a differing opinion from, I guess, the common consensus that doesn't care as long as they're getting new slop, it's like, people will just look at you like you're saying something wrong, and it's like, it's not wrong, it's just, it's a fact that people don't really care about. I don't know. And also my thing with the Nintendo situation right now is a lot of the voice talent that they're pulling from is weirdly coming from one company. It's called, like, Cup of Tea Talent or Productions. I forget which. Oh my god, stop fucking biting me. But yeah, it's like Cup of Tea Talent or Productions or some shit. I know it has Cup of Tea in the name. But yeah, no, like, it's weird. There's something going on here. Like, surely I'm not going crazy. There's something going on here. Now, of course, I would never know any official reason. Who knows? Maybe the casting directors, like, get a cut of, you know, get, like, a finder's fee or something. I don't know. That's above my pay grade. But, I don't know. Just, something is amiss in the Mushroom Kingdom. That's all I gotta say. Real. It's so bad. It's so bad, and I just don't understand how people aren't, like, they don't notice. It's like, how don't you notice this? Mario Kart World! Like, look, if Mario was gonna say Mario Kart World, he'd say it like this. Mario Kart World! Ho-ho! Or something like that, but like, it gets under my skin so badly. After playing today, I can actually give you a, well, you know what, Amador? As condescending as that comment was, it's partially true. It is something that is just something I didn't think I'd ever take for granted, but I realize I kind of have. But okay, I'm gonna have to get going soon, but I'll explain. So why 8 instead of World? I'll answer both your questions. So for the first one, Mario Kart 8, I feel has the tightest control. Actually, that's not the right word. The most fluid. It's a beautiful looking game. It hasn't aged a day despite it being 10 years old. It's a beautiful game even still. I love how it looks. I love how it plays. And as a bonus, as a matter for my own personal taste, I don't know, it has the right voices. But that's not really a objective reason, that's a matter of taste. But I'd say really it just comes down to the quality of the game, because it is so quality. Like, I mean, for fuck's sake, let's be honest here. It took them, like, I don't care what they say about, oh, well, we've been planning this since Switch 1, whatever. It took you all 11 years, because we're in 2025 right now. Mario Kart 8 came out in 2014. It took you all 11 years to come up with something worthy of being a successor. I think that, honestly, if it weren't for the fact that Mario is such an integral, like, pillar for Nintendo, I think that personally, we'd have another F-Zero situation on our hands. It's like, where do you go from here? So yeah, I mean, that's my take on it. But let me answer your other question now. So what is wrong with the other performance of Mario? To give you an answer other, like, a logical answer, not one just rooted in emotion or nostalgia or anything, because I can actually give you an answer. Really, what it comes down to is, when doing an impression of any kind, you have to be able to hit the right vocal notes. You have to be able to hit certain pitches, and it doesn't have to be one-to-one. I explained this on my Mario 3 stream. Look, I think the best vocal impressions are not, like, 100% one-to-one. I think between 75 to 90%. That is the sweet spot for a truly great impression and voice match, because it leaves you room. I am just getting fucked this race. What the hell? It leaves you room to, like, I don't know. It leaves room for, like, interpretation. Like, you can do something like that, but also make it your own. And really, my problem with Kevin is that, at most, to be generous, he's probably only about 30% of the way there. And, like, I mean, keep in mind, it's better than what, like, I realize that the vast majority of people just see Mario's speech patterns as, hello, it's me, I'm Mario. And I've had people do that voice at me whenever I'm like, oh yeah, because people are like, oh, what do you do in your free time? And I'm like, well, I do funny Mario voices online in my free time. And they're just like, oh, well, I can do a Mario voice too. Hello, it's me, I'm Mario. And it's like, That's not how it sounds. Like, you're not hitting the right notes, and you don't have the right, I guess, pitch in your voice. It's like, oh, hello there. It has to, like, there's a certain rhythm to how Charles speaks. Well, damn. If you would have let me, if that comment would have shown up about 5 seconds ago, I would. But here, give me just a moment. I actually will. I'll show some examples. But yeah. Well, here's my thing. Everyone likes to give Chris Pratt shit for Mario. Here's my... Okay, let me get down to, I guess, the root of the problem. It's not that it's a different take on Mario. It's that it's trying to be a voice match. That's really the hubris of this. Because look, if they cast the guy, and he didn't, try to do the, hoo-hoo, hello there, and he went for more of, like a Chris Pratt type deal, I could accept that pretty easily. It's like, you know what? Chris Pratt, despite people clowning on it because, the Guardians of the Galaxy, the Office guy, he's hecking Mario now. Ha 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 ha. No, like, I didn't dislike Chris Pratt's portrayal. I thought it was fitting. He kind of did his own thing with it. And it's like, look, each and every other Mario also did their own thing with the voice. Like you have Lou Albano, and he's like, hey, paisanos! Then you have Walker Boone, who's like, holy cannoli, Luigi! And Mark Grau, who's, like, nice of the princess to invite us over for a picnic, eh, Luigi? Like, each of them, there was something unique about the voices. But this guy, he just doesn't have it. He's trying to be a voice match for Charles, and if you're gonna do that, you have to get the basics down. It's like, look, if you're going to drive a big freighter truck like the one next to us, then what you have to be able to do is you have to be able to do certain things. Like, if you're going to drive a freighter truck, you can't not be able to drive a regular car. It's like baby steps, There's just certain things that you have to be able to do in order to do something like that. And it's clear that that's just not where he's at in terms of, like, a skill set. And that's okay. But it's just one of those things. People think that voice acting is easy, and they're like, oh, hey, well, I can do a silly voice. I can be a voice actor. And it's like, yes, there is. Or yes, you can. But to be a good voice actor, you should really understand the art of it. And really the science behind it. And not to be like, I fucking love science! But you get what I mean. Like, I'm... Let me back out of this real quick. Yes. Precisely. You actually perfectly encapsulated what I just said. It's not even that it's a separate take on the voice. It's that it is so desperately trying to be forced to be one take on the voice. And it's clear that he's just not capable of that, so I don't know why we keep forcing it. Oh wait, I do. It's because they shit the bed firing Charles. Therefore, they are kind of screwed. So they're like, well, fuck, we need to find a voice fast. Okay, here, can you do a Mario voice? Let's go. Okay, that's good enough. That's good enough. It's like, I don't even fucking know, man. But yeah, I mean, that's really my thing on it. Honestly, that's really the thing about it. It's just, it's kind of like, it elicits like an uncanny valley type, response in my head. It's like, it is trying to do this impression that I know how to do, and not even stroking my own ego. I can list off like 2 other people that can pretty much do the voice. I there's one person who I'd say can do the voice about equally to me, and we have different strengths. I mean, I've never talked to him, but like, his name is Jesse. I believe it's Jesse Pinnock. But yeah, no, he can do the Mario voice pretty well too. And it's like, look, you had options. You just chose one that was through your subsidiary that didn't sound right, because that makes sense. You want to know the simple answer? The simple answer is we have autism. That's really the simplest answer I can give you. But in terms of like an actual answer, and okay, before that's taken out of context, I'm not even joking. Like I do have that, but that's besides the point. Really, it's just like, well, for me personally, I think part of it is because I know what actually happened. And this tends to happen. I figure something out, I try and warn people, and then when I tell people, people act like I'm a fucking nutcase, and it's like, no, I'm right. And then years after the fact, it comes out, oh, Kentucky Mario was right. And then I don't know, I don't get my not. I'm gonna sound like the biggest fucking narcissist here, but I don't care. I don't get the credit I deserve for being right on things. But yeah, I mean, for me, it's just, the reason it bothers me so much is because it's just not it. And it's not even that. It's like, look, it's not great. If people could just admit that, if people for 5 fucking seconds could be sincere about something in this world. That's another rant I'm going to go on. I'm going to have to go soon. It's getting late, but like, it's the lack of sincerity in the world that really gets me, because we are so buried as a society behind different masks, different layers, and it's like, oh, people wanting to be nice, and it's patronizing is what it is. And I've had people, you know, they, like, I remember back when I was in school, people would be nice to me in a very patronizing way, and it's like, to most people, it's like, you know, oh, they're just being nice, but I don't know, to me, it's always just like, you're patronizing me, and I can tell, I can see through it. But yeah. Honestly, that's kind of real too, Jenny. It's like, look, Mario has been one of the pillars in my life. It's like, look, through good times and bad, you know, who hasn't, like, sold me up the river? Mario. No matter how bad things got, no matter what I was dealing with, it's like, Mario, I could always come home to a nice Mario game and have a good time with it, even on my worst days. But it's the fact that they are so violently dragging it through the dirt. I don't know whether it's laziness. I don't know whether it's just Nintendo being successful once again, and therefore deciding, you know what, let's stop giving a shit. These people, we could literally release the most bugged out, unfinished game, and people would still clap over it because we're Nintendo. And I think that's part of what it is. Real Mario. No Mario ever bullied me. Mario was always nice to me. You want to talk about Sonic? Okay. Actually, it's funny. Ryan Drummond, the guy who did Sonic and Sonic Adventure, He confirmed Charles was fired, by the way. There's an interview with him, and I watched it all the way through. He confirmed it. Also, I met Jason Griffith at a con. Voice of Sonic in the, during the 4Kids era. Very wonderful guy. Here, let me pull up a video. Yeah, exactly. Let me pull up a video today. And I thought this was really funny. Let me... Uh-oh. Data not showing up for me. Give me just 5 seconds to make sure that it uploads to my iCloud. Just a moment. I think we're going to play one more race because I hate to be like this. You know, it doesn't make me feel good to sit here and just be fucking negative all the time about this. And I do this a lot. It's not out of like, I don't know. Maybe I just have a problem. But it's more so just, it's something I'm passionate about. And it seems like nobody fucking listens to me. So, yeah. No, Jason Griffith, fucking awesome guy. But let me scroll down here. Let me mute my TV real quick. No, I know, but I feel like I do this a lot, and I don't want to come across just like a fucking asshole, but it's just, it's true.
Now we've got wrong-sounding Muppets.
Hear this?
Oh yeah, Mario time! Mario number one!
Oh my god. This is literally the bit that I was thinking of the other
Trip with
day. I
these
brought
chumps
this up on
doesn't feel
stream.
like a prize. Wah!
Let me replay that for you all. If I can.
Now we've got wrong-sounding Muppets.
Oh yeah, Mario time! Mario number one!
A trip with these chumps doesn't feel like a prize. Wah!
But yeah. I mean, that's really what it boils down to. That is so fucking true. I've met Sonic's current voice actor too, Roger Craig Smith. He's actually not a bad guy. It's just my opinion on him varies as Sonic. It really depends what he's doing. If he's trying to be like a Jason Griffith replacement, I'm not a fan. But I'll say this. Him and like Sonic Boom, perfect fit. It's like, look, you can have the wrong actor for a certain role, but they can be right in another context. And I don't know, it's like people just it's like the theory of fucking relativity to them. Oh yeah, Mario time. How's that for you? Oh yeah, it's a Mario time. That's how it's done. That's how it's done. But yeah, it's like, I don't know. I'm gonna play a little bit more Mario Kart. Let's see, how long have we been streaming? It's been an hour. You know what? I'll give it about 20 minutes. Because I have work in the morning. Honestly, I think Wednesday... Hello, Waluigi. No, I think Wednesday would be the best day for me to stream this week. Oh, wait. That's tomorrow, isn't it? Yeah, I get off work Thursday. It's a holiday, so yeah, I'm off work Thursday, so I can actually have a decently sized stream, and maybe we'll continue playing Mario Kart, and we can get around to finishing some of those Mario 3 levels. But yeah, in more positive news, I got more Mario hats. Not the type that I'm wearing right now, but the type that I just wear out and about whenever I'm in public. I found a warehouse that was clearing them out for like $10 a pop, so I picked up a few of those. And that was awesome. Like that you know what? That is something we need to have more of on the stream. I feel like I'm negative a lot. And I don't even mean to be. It's just one of those things. I've heard that at times I can be a negative person, so you know. More like... Oh, wait. That was terrible. More like Waluigi. Wow, that was horrible. That was horrible. I lost the voice. Waluigi. Everybody cheats but me. No, Waluigi, I really have to get into character before I, like, voice that. Because, yeah. With voices like that to where I'm not really trained on how to do it, it's just more so I'm going off of memory. Not bad, actually. We recovered that. But, I will in about 20 minutes, Sean. Don't you worry about me. What Mario games haven't I played? So I played 64 DS, which I will do a restream of, because I was kind of looking over that stream the other day, and I don't know, I feel like that could have been a much better stream, so we'll replay that. We've done Galaxy, we've done Sunshine. That one was more recent, and I had a great time with that. We've done Mario 3. We've done Mario, 1. Luigi's Mansion. We've done some stuff on here. We did Mario Kart Wii. Honestly, I think if I'm going to play a Mario game next, I'm thinking New Super Mario Bros. DS, or if I end up getting that Switch 2 sometime in the near future, I'm more than down to play Odyssey, because here's the thing. So, in about a week or two, probably in a week, if Walmart can ever refund my fucking money for the Switch 2 that they didn't sell me, then what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to, I'm going to buy a new capture card, because here's the thing. As shown in my Turtles in Time stream that I did off the cuff one day, sometimes this capture card likes to have some problems. So what I think I'm going to end up doing is, I'm going to be buying an Elgato. Now, it's expensive, but it's, like, actually worth it if I'm gonna be streaming. Because, here's the thing. It can stream, like, 4K, 60 FPS. And honestly, if I'm gonna be doing this, which, you know, like, here's the thing. I do this kind of as a hobby, but, like, if I'm doing this at least once a week, I think I'll get my money's worth out of it. that's my thing when it comes to buying new equipment. It's like, am I going to get my money's worth out of it, or is it just going to sit there and I do nothing with it? That was kind of an issue I had when I was buying a new microphone, which, I mean, it's about a year and a half old now, but, like, I don't know, it was just one of those things for me to where it's like, well, I'm in need of a new microphone because I got a new phone, and it's like, well, it doesn't take the lightning connection because my old mic was just this, like, Apple compatible mic. It's like, well, I want to get a microphone that I can actually, like, use on other stuff, so I think it's about time for an upgrade. So I ended up doing that. Like, I had to... That's my thing. It's like, I have to convince myself before I spend a certain amount of money. But it's like, oh, I'll spend $30 on this. I have no issue. It's when it starts getting into the hundreds of dollars. It's like, am I going to use this? Or is this just going to, like, sit on a shelf and I'll never use it? I don't know. That's something I'm always concerned with when it comes to buying new stuff. But, I don't know. I think... Even if I don't get a Switch too soon, I think it's a proper investment. Just because, keep in mind, I'm seeing this game at a much better frame rate than you all are. Because I think the capture card can only detect up to, like, fuck, what was I saying? Sorry, I do this. Sometimes I just completely lose my train of thought. But, yeah, it's more so, I think I would just get use out of a better capture card. Because I do this often enough to where it's like, well, I don't know. I think it's a good investment. And that's really what it comes down to. It's like, I want to get so many things and enjoy them, but it's like, is this a waste of money, or is this, like, something I'm actually going to use? I had the same issue with my Xbox, actually. Because for a long time, I just wanted to go out and buy a used Xbox One, but it's like, I only want to play this for one game. But I found one at a flea market for, like, $80, and it came with a controller, so I'm like, fuck yeah, I'll take it. So for the price of a new controller, I get a console. So it's like, well, I can use this on other stuff too, so that's a good investment. And it can be my Blu-ray player since my PS3 kind of shit itself, so... Yeah, I mean, that's really the thing, isn't it? I don't know. Man, I really want to, like, actually get into professional voice acting too. I know that's kind of random, but it's more so just... I don't know, there are times that I worry that it's like, am I wasting time? Is you know, time gonna fly by so fast to a point to where it's like, I miss my window of opportunity? I don't know. That's something that concerns me sometimes, because it's like, I don't know. I like my job now. I have a decent job. But it's also just like, in terms of what I want to do with my life, it's like, I want to do voice acting. I want to do something that, you know, will have, you know, something that I'll be happy with. Something that at the end of the day, when it's my time to go, I can look back and say, you know what? I didn't waste a single moment on this. I supported myself and I was happy. I don't know, it's just... That's just one of those existential things that I think about sometimes, because it's like, I know so many people who are just miserable at what they do, and it's like, they don't want to take a chance on doing something they actually want to do, and I don't get it. Maybe it's out of fear, maybe it's that they think it's too late, and that's really my thing about it. It's like, there's so much I want to do, but so little time. It's like, time moves a lot faster than you think it does, so it's like, I don't know. I'm trying to work on actually, like, getting into the industry. Because that's really what I want to do with my life. But, yeah, no. Man, Mario Kart's so fucking fun. We having a good time. I'm having such a good time. Yes! Yes, that's an excellent idea, but I think the first part of your comment cut off. Like, yeah, like a demo reel. I made one years ago, but it was more so just like, it kind of sucked. And looking back, I'm glad I didn't like keep that public or send it out because it was kind of just awful. But where would I sign up? That's an excellent question. If you know the answer, just like text me later. Like I'm more than down to actually have a conversation about this because I don't know. You know more about this kind of thing than I do. My thing, mustard. But yeah, my thing is like, I know how to do the voices. I don't know how to like, I don't know, find people who need said voices. But sometimes I just luck my way into situations, so, I don't know. Life is interesting like that. I'm so excited. Ooh, that was a smooth cut. I think this will be our last race of the night. And I'll just talk for a minute before we go. Well, that depends. If we do pretty well on this race, this will be the last race of the night. If we absolutely fucking fumble and get 12th, we're not ending on a loss. Oh, fuck. I'm seeing you comment. I will look at those in just a second. I'm mid-race right this second. Fuck! Uh-oh! Looks like Mario just threw the race. What? Oh, thank you! That was fucking awesome! It's really cool! I love getting fucked by items! I'ma think that this is not our last race of the night. Yeah, with that item pull, I don't think this is our last race of the night, but... Wait. We may have... Yeah, we fumbled. My bad. You know... yeah, I think that's it for the night. We're not getting a good pull on courses, but you know what? We didn't do bad tonight. I'm gonna read chat for just a moment, because I'll give it about 5 more minutes, and then I'm going to bed. But yeah, no, honestly, getting into voiceover work is something I really want to do. But yeah, no, honestly, I'd love to do that. But anyway, yeah, no, it's been so fun tonight. We had so much fun. But yeah, no, Mario Kart is always a good time. I am always happy to play this game. And I'm glad that you all, came in and watched. Because that's pretty cool. So true. I might have to do that. Dusseldorf mustard? Wario. You know what? You might have convinced me. I might have to do that now. I'd have to think. Here's my issue with videos. I am terrible at scripting. Like, my thing is, I'm excellent. I'm excellent at doing the voice work. It's just the scripting of it all. Like, I have to have something to go off of. That's my problem. I have so many good ideas. I just cannot get a script down. Like, creators like Solid JJ, that's always been, I guess, the difference between me and them. They can actually write a good script and have it done in a timely manner. Meanwhile, for me, and I know, like, my thing is, I don't like comparing myself a lot to people, but it's like, I don't know. It's like for me, it's more so just, I don't know, when it comes to scripting and doing everything, it's like, look, I'm a one-man show. All of this channel is done solely by me and whatever random shit I find on the internet. Dude, Wario Dusseldorf mustard. So true. But yeah. Well, that's my thing. I don't know what to say. I kind of like, unless I have a script, I kind of shy up on camera or whatever, but yeah. But it's weird. It's like, if I even have a little bit to go off of, I can ad-lib very well. It's just off the cuff. It's like, what do I say? I don't know. Because in real life, I'm kind of just I'm just a chill guy. No, I'm a quiet guy, so it's like, I don't know. I have a lot to say, and I think about a lot, but it's like, I oftentimes find myself being the quietest because, I don't know. Sometimes I just can't get in a word edgewise with some people because it's just the way it works. But yeah. No, good stream today. Good stream. It's okay, I can answer that question. It's not only the voice stuff. Really, it's just indicative of the gaming hemisphere as a whole at this point. Like, the fact of the matter is, it doesn't matter how good or bad something is. It's just, it's soulless in a way. That's why I call it slop, because it's like, there's no substance. It's like all spectacle, like, ooh, look at the new graphics, but it's like, if you don't have solid gameplay to back it up, then what's that leave your game with? I mean, that's not Like, that's just the gaming industry as a whole. That's not one party. That's all of it at this point. Aside from some very creative indie devs like Tour de Pizza, who did Pizza Tower. Oh my god, that is so true. But yeah, hopefully that answers your question. You know what? That is real. Look, I may have to do a mustard video. And if it's not myself being covered in mustard, I have just the guy who will cut the mustard. Oh! That was a good one. We might have to get our old pal Wario here to cut the mustard.
Hello, guys, it is me, Wario! I love mustard! Mustard! I'm so cool. Why?
That's so real. So real. But anywho. Okay. Yeah, no, honestly, before I go, because I'm gonna have to go here. Something,
New game. Wario hasn't had a new game since 2003 with Wario World. Oh, wait, I mean Wario Land Shake It on the Wii. Why?
No, I know, but unfortunately,
I have a job.
no, I gotta be up at like 6 a.m. nowadays, so I don't know, I get tired a lot earlier than I'd like to be. But yeah, so true. That's real. That's a real nuke. But here, let me put my toys away and then I'll exit the stream. But you know what? We had a good stream today. I had fun. I hope you all have fun. But yeah, no, I'm going to do more on this channel because I've been lacking lately. Just not doing as much because I've been busy with responsibilities. But with that,
I think it's a time for Mario to go.
So I want to thank you all for watching. This has been Kentucky Mario. And I'll see you all next time. Hold on. I don't know. It's a matter of scripting sometimes, and it's like I kind of have nothing to go off of. I'm not, in a way, I'm not as creative as I used to be because I could make something out of nothing. But nowadays, it's like I have to have something to make something out of. But yeah. Anywho, I want to thank you all for watching. This has been Kentucky Mario, and I will see you all next time. Okie dokie. Mario, see you next time. Ho ho! See you later.